welcome to Space Engineers. I'm continuing to build onto the station today. I am going to build an assembler that exclusively is for the munitions, making the ammo for my missile launchers and my Gatling turrets. The reason for doing this is because it takes a very long time for those things to be made, and if you can get an assembler to exclusively do that, then that helps. And it keeps the rest of your creations from getting too bottlenecked. Now, I'm gonna fill in and I am not going to actually do anything with this assembler yet, as we don't have any turrets and stuff to get. But I'm going to close that. Now that we are done with that, we are going to work on an oxygen hydrogen generator. We have one down here, but we're going to be removing those and putting them up here where our base is going to be. So I'm going to hit G again and get O2H2 generator. And because this one is already two, I'm going to just sit right here, right underneath our medical unit. And there, that is more or less done. Now I have to think of how I'm going to be going into that place. So I'm going to fly around here, make sure nothing else needs attention. I'm going to pop out of here for a second. And we are back. I have gotten a couple of thousand steel plate, and when I run out of that, I have more steel plate to go. So we are going to continue. Okay, now that we have put our oxygen hydrogen generator in, and I have worked on the maintenance tunnels a little bit, we are going to put a refinery down here. So let's go into the G menu, go to refinery, put it right there. Now, instead of making a room for it, we're actually just going to put it right down here. And build it. The more refineries you have, the more ore you can process. I am thinking at one particular point I am going to make a refinery with some sorting blocks that will probably be just uranium and magnesium, as those are two of the hardest ones to work on. Now, looking over here, you have these yellow spots, these yellow squares. They're different than the squares that you get for connecting to a conveyor system. These are upgrade squares, and your assemblers have the same kinds of squares as well. Let me get into my building menu here. And if we search for mod, there are 3 mods we can add. We have the speed mod, the yield mod, and the power efficiency mod. Power efficiency mod means that your refinery and assemblers use less power, they work slower, but when your power consumption is too great for your refinery and your assembler to work, then going with this kind of thing will lower it and make it more manageable on your grid, so they actually operate. The drawback is they work slower with those on. Your speed mod is exactly the opposite. It works faster, but takes more power. So you can zoom through a lot of ingots with your refinery, and you can build components really, really fast with your assembler. And then the final one is yield mod, which is only for refinery. The yield mods allow for more ingots per ore. You use less ore to produce the equipment, and so you have more to build on the others. This does not affect your assembler at all, so it's only for refinery. So I'm going to place down the yield mod and the speed mod, and when the mods are put up, you have to flip them around. They have the 2 yellow squares as well. If you put the 2 yellow squares on your refinery and set them upright, you need steel plate for it, and we don't have enough steel plate. Okay, so we'll go and get steel plate. If you put both on, you get the full effect. If you can only put half of it on, then you get half the effect of the mod. But so, and one mod can be fit onto two refineries, 2 assemblers, or a combination of the 2. It doesn't matter. However, you only get half the effect if you put them on, because only 1 square will be filled on both of those. So let me get down here. We should have more steel plate built. So let's go into inventory and search for steel plate. We got 5,000 more, so we're going to put all our steel plate in there. And disable, and go right up to working. Now, while the refinery is very important due to the fact that it's not square, means a refinery needs to be totally encased in blocks in order for it to be airtight. And as long as I keep most of it behind some armor, I don't expect to have to worry about a lot of stray shots taking down my refinery. Also, unlike power and oxygen, a refinery going down is not going to do much to harm our chances of defending ourselves. Now, make sure when you are placing these that you are putting them on the right places. So that was 2 speed mods, and we're going to add 2 yield mods. And we have green lights and yellow lights. Green lights mean that it's operational and working. Yellow lights means something's wrong, and I can see right now I didn't put it right. As I was saying, you gotta put the yellow ones on the yellow. So we will quickly change that. back in here, put all of our components back in here. There we go. And turn it on. And now, flipping out, look here, and the refinery is not receiving anything right now. And that is because the other refinery has all of the ore left. So we're going to put Refinery 2 to work by putting our uranium or magnesium in it, since it is the slowest one to operate. Later on, I am going to take out this refinery and set up right next to it, as they can link up, and I'm going to put the upgrade modules on those, and we will be done with refining down there. Now, with that refinery, let me check my notes. Next one, and the last one on this video that I'm going to do, is storage. And while a lot of what we can fit into a small cargo container, especially since we have a 10 times cargo limit on everything, when I do get more salvage and buy some stuff from stores and acquire more equipment than I have to build, I will need places to put it. With it all green, it means we're doing well. After I finish welding this up, if I have enough steel plate to do so, I'm going to leave this open, because I'm going to actually incorporate some kind of outer design features into this room probably. And I'm just going to leave it open for that reason. this moment, I'm just going to end this video, work on building up the outside of the station, and since the next two things that I want to make are a hangar and a machine manufacturing room for small vessels, I'm going to do those off camera as well. And so the next video will be me showing off a completed station, and we can go into the next phase, shipbuilding. So I will see you later.